I want to have my baby and I want to, you know, go through the experience, but I don't want to have all the pain that goes with it. So the thing that's number one important to me is just to have the drugs.
Hi. Hiya, are you meant to be coming to maternity assessments?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I was born in Michigan, in a city near Detroit. When I was a teenager, I think I started reading biographies of like the Beatles and things like that. And just the more I found out about it, the more interested I became in England and all things English.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, does she know what you're having? Do you know what you're having?
A boy.
Little brother for her. Yeah. That's nice. Sorry, I'm just feeling down here for baby's head.
I mean, I'm always probably going to think your accent's sexy, so.
People wouldn't think that here, but when you go to America, they do. It's surprise.
It's funny. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, oh, you're
Baffling.
foreign. Like, I want to know more about you. So, but like
They think I sound like Hugh Grant, don't they?
Don't do this for a long time, Celia.
I think when I asked Shannon to marry me, the major thing was asking permission from her dad. That was the funny bit. I had to go into the house and ask this ex-US Army, Vietnam...
Marine.
US Marine.
Don't get it wrong.
Ex-Vietnam veteran sergeant, the permission to marry his daughter. That was the toughest bit, but I came through it all right, and he was very happy to let me have your hand in marriage.
Whoa. Okay. I'm coming out now. Okay. So, what I can feel there is that you're about 3 to 4 centimetres. Baby's head is still a little bit high up, so we've still got time for baby to come down. With these contractions, you can feel the big bag of bulging membranes there, so hopefully your waters will go soon.
Okay.
So all is well.
Just to get this right, we can't... Once she goes into the delivery suite, we can't go in then, can we,
No,
with them? That's fine. Now, we understand that. That's fine. There's no telling how long it'll be once she gets in the suite, is there?
Exactly.
It could be, what, 10 minutes or hours? You
10
don't know.
minutes, 10 hours.
Yeah,
Who knows?
exactly. Yeah. This birth is probably going to be different for me because I've got Celia to look after this time.
You're a little live wire.
How slim is Jane Todd? She's in yellow boxes. Oh my God.
Nothing to you.
She's getting a bit wound up. Yeah.
Shall I get rid of her then?
No, don't say that. I don't mean it like that.
We have quite strict rules about children on the maternity assessment centre and delivery suite, and that rule is that we don't have children. The rules are set up because it's not always a quiet, peaceful place, and there is a lot of screaming going on sometimes, and it's not always a place that you'd want your children to be.
Dear darling, shall we go? Come on, darling. See you later then.
Okay.
You hang in there.
If you're starting to feel that kind of pressure, then maybe it is time to think about going to delivery suite. Yeah.
I think when I was even still pregnant with Celia, I knew that I wanted to have more than just one. And then when Celia was born, I was talking about it with my mom because I talked to her about pretty much everything, and I said, you know, I feel like there's another baby in me, you know, that could be born, because I'm nearly 35 now, and, you know, I just felt like it's something that I needed to hurry up and do, so. I think when I told Chris, it struck a chord with him, and that's kind of reverberated, like, oh, maybe, you know, this could be a bigger family sort of thing. I want to have my baby, and I want to, you know, go through the experience, but I don't want to have all the pain that goes with it. So the thing that's number one important to me is just to have the drugs.
We've got the bath in there as well if you're wanting water birth.
The water sounds nice, but then I wouldn't be able to do the epidural, would I? Yeah. I'm like all about the epidural.
No, you can do it without an epidural. You can. Believe you can.
There's no talking me out of that one. I'm just not one of those people that wants to feel it all. I don't want to feel anything, to be honest. To me, it's like you don't get a badge of motherhood for feeling the full pain of it, you know. I'm one of those people, if you get a headache, you just take some aspirin or something, you know.
I see what you're saying.
I'm a chicken when it comes to pain. Come on then, Danny, we want to see you. And I want to see what he looks like, most of all. I want to see, like, if he resembles anybody in my family or...
Sometimes I look at my eldest daughter and it's just like looking at my mother. And everybody says I look like my mum.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My mom and I, and Celia does too, have all the same eyes. So it's funny. I've got this, my picture on Facebook is the three of us laying with our heads together.
If I did have the opportunity, I would have my mother be there. It's just something that I can't really plan on because I don't know when I'm going to give birth, so I can't tell her to come at a certain time. It does make me, you know, kind of miss her more, and it's something that I wish could happen, but it can't, so I just, you know, have to deal with it. That's just life, living in Britain when you're, you know, separated from the rest of your family.
So is that if I examine you again? Mm-hmm. Seems like 4 hours, does it? Right, we're going to have a baby, Shannon. He's having a laugh now, is Daniel.
Yeah.
You've got to accept that each labour's different, so you approach each labour as a new labour. And that's people with the first labour, the second labour, that this is brand new. And you've got to take that as is what is happening now. I always say to women, think about what's happening now, not what has happened, what is going to happen. Think about now.
It's not what you think it's going to be. When I thought about it, I always thought it would be something horrible, so horrible I didn't want to think about it because I thought it'd be so, you know, painful and scary, but it's not. It's really a life-affirming thing, you know.
Nearly there. Go on, just give me a little push now. Little. There we are. I think it's a bit bigger than 6 pounds. What's that?
Hello, just going to room 7 to see Shannon Oxley. Thank you. Yeah, we've been told it's all right to bring her just to see the baby. I know they're not usually allowed in, are they? But it's that now the baby's born. Thank you. Here we are. Hello. Hello again. Thank you.
Sat down. Oh, maybe that's what you've been saying this whole time, Cece.
I remember my first daughter, my second child. I remember my son coming in, he'd got a pink teddy and he'd been shopping with his grandma and he'd been sick with excitement in Iceland. And I remember him and he came in and he was creeping in and I think he was so scared about what he was going to see. And we brought him over and yeah, I remember his face. And he put the teddy in the cot. Yeah, don't forget it.
There he is, look. Can you say baby?
Oh, what do you think of him, Cece? That's your brother. Can you say Danny?
Kiss. Kiss for Mummy. Well done, Mummy. Well done.
Hold your hand, Cece. Oh.